Hi, I'm Debbie.
And I'm Tim.
Welcome to Vintage Food Farm, or should I say, welcome to Cabramatta in Sydney. So we spent weeks travelling in Vietnam and we are now back in Australia and we really miss Vietnamese food. So we have flown from Cairns in far north Queensland all the way to Sydney just to come to Cabramatta to eat Vietnamese food. So we lived in Sydney for years and we travelled all around Sydney eating all different sorts of food, and there are a few places that you can get Vietnamese food, but there is nowhere like Cabramatta. It is like being in Vietnam. It is absolutely incredible and we love it, and we are going to eat a heap of Vietnamese food. So before we take you on our Vietnamese food tour of Cabramatta, I want to show you something that's happening. So we lived in Sydney, we moved up to beautiful tropical far north Queensland. We bought a property up there where we grow all our own food and herbs, and that's part of why we travel, is so that we can eat food and see how different herbs are used so that we can cook beautiful food in far north Queensland. Anyway, that's not the story. The story is, while we came to Sydney, our daughter and our son lives on a granny flat in the property, and our daughter are minding the place while we're down here because we have chickens and we have veggies and fruit trees, so they're up there minding the place. Last night, our daughter went to put the chickens away, and she walked into the chicken coop and she suddenly realised there was something wrong, and she looked up. And she's in the chicken coop. She looked up and this is what was above her. And this is a scrub python. So she's in the chicken coop. There is a python above her head. She doesn't think it's really that big yet, but she calls Claude the snake relocator. Claude is our local snake relocator. Whenever we have a snake, and it's usually a python, he will come and take it away and take it out into the bush and put it somewhere else. So Claude comes, Hayley's in the chicken coop, there's a python above her head. How big do you think it is? Do you think it's like 1 metre long, 2 metres long? You can see that it's all curled up in a ball on the wire roof above her head. Look at this as it unrolls. Look at how big this python is. Look at the strength of the muscles in this python. It is ridiculous. And it has eaten one chick, a baby chick, and it has killed another baby chick, which is very sad. We're lucky that it didn't get more. So Claude, even though you can't see because it's very dark, Claude is now outside the coop. Our daughter is inside the coop holding the door shut, and Claude is trying to get this 3.5 to 4 metre python into a bag so that he can take it away. Meanwhile, we're in Cabramatta eating Vietnamese food. So we drove here in our hire car. We hired a car for $80 a day with no excess from Alpha Car Hire, and we use them every time we come down because they're a little bit cheaper. So we drove out here along the M5, but there is also the station, so you can get the train here. And if you have never been to Cabramatta, you need to come here because it is absolutely incredible. You would think that you are in Vietnam. There are so many amazing restaurants, and we are going to eat in some of them right now. The first time we went to Vietnam was way back in 2003 with 4 small children. And we had a 6-year-old son at the time, maybe 5 or 6. And his name is Howard. And we still had the son, but he was 5 or 6 at that time. And we went to Vietnam, and because he was really cute, all the aunties in Vietnam would always run up to him and cuddle him and pat his head and tell him he was cute. So he actually got a phobia of what he called the Vietnamese grandmas, which is fine. Then we came back to Sydney and we came to Cabramatta because, again, we'd just returned from Vietnam. We were craving Vietnamese food. We came to Cabramatta and Howard said to us, "Why are we back in Vietnam? It is so much like Vietnam. It is crazy."
Don't cross the road like it's Vietnam either.
So in Vietnam, when you cross the road, you just sort of walk and you hope that everybody stops and drives around you. In Australia, do not expect that. All right, what are we going to eat first? Let's just walk and eat, walk and eat, walk and eat.
Hungry.
So that's one of our travel t-shirts, and it's hungry in Vietnamese. And we've also got hungry in Khmer, hungry in Thai, hungry in Malaysian, which is also the same as Indonesian. Okay, so we've just found a restaurant that does bun sao, bun cuan. So we're gonna go in here. It looks really good. Hello. Oh, nem cua. Is bun cuan good here?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah? Good. Let's go in here. This looks great. Pho la lot. Pho la lot. This restaurant has everything and I am so excited. We'll just get everything. 2 people outside. We're very hungry, so we're going to order a lot, so don't judge us. Thank you. Thank you. I am so excited about this. This is incredible. We are in Australia and we get to eat all this food in one place.
And it's genuine Vietnamese.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. So I don't need to look at the menu. I think we do bun cuan, bo la lot, nem, the crab nem cua bi, and bun cha Hanoi.
About pho.
You get pho.
Yeah.
And I'll get all the rest.
Pho.
So don't judge us because we've only got one day and in Cabramatta. So we have to eat everything. So the menu looks great. So this is what we're going to get. We are going to get bo la lot, which is the beef and lemongrass wrapped in betel leaf. We're going to get bun cha Hanoi, which is the smoky, porky meatball, maybe with some pork belly. Hello. Yes, thank you. And we get bo la lot. Bo la lot.
Bo la lot.
Yes.
You want balls or brown? Yeah. You want bowl? Yeah.
Yes, that's it.
Bowl?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's it. Yes. And the crab
Grass
nem.
spring roll.
Yes.
Vancouver.
Nem kube.
Yeah,
Nem kube.
Yeah.
And also buncha Hanoi.
Yeah, Bukcha Hanoi. Yeah. Anything else?
Cafe Suda.
One or two?
Do you want white or
One or two?
do you want dender?
Yeah.
No. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah.
Two.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Come
Oh, so there's bola lot in a bowl or bola lot that you roll your own.
I
That's
think we're getting that.
so we're getting the bowl, which is actually fine. Hey, are we good with that?
Yep. This tea is amazingly good.
Is that?
So good. Amazing.
So Vietnam is known for coffee, and they do amazing coffee. Especially iced coffee is just incredible. They do like cafe suda, they do coconut coffee, salted coffee, tons of different sorts of coffee, and it's all amazing. But sometimes, a lot of the time when you get a coffee, you'll get a tea with it, especially if you're sitting down in a cafe, to actually cleanse your palate after the coffee. And the tea in Vietnam is as good as the coffee. It is incredible. Oh, wow. Wow. What am I tasting? Pandan tea.
I think so because I thought it was a dessert. It's just not sweet.
So this restaurant is called Pho Saigon, but they do everything. Everything that you would want to eat in one place. Even if you're not hungry, you could sit down here and have a cafe suda, a Vietnamese iced coffee, and watch the world go by, and you would be very, very entertained and very, very chill and very, very happy. This restaurant has to be good because there's not only one of this restaurant, the other corner is taken over by it as well. So often when you're choosing a restaurant to go to in Sydney, you might look up TripAdvisor or Facebook to get the ratings. The people give you the ratings here. If there's a lot of people, you know it's good food.
Best way to judge a Vietnamese restaurant is by Vietnamese uncles having a chat out the front.
So this is our first meal, and this is bun cha Hanoi. And look at how many herbs there are. Look at how healthy this food is. So they've got lemon instead of lime. They've got the perilla leaf. They've got heaps of lettuce. Good.
Absolutely amazing.
So the broth with a bun cha is not a soup and not a dipping sauce. It's somewhere in between. And we prefer them better when they're not so sweet. So I'm going to have a taste of this. Oh wow. That is so good. So it's like a really intense pork broth with a little bit of sweetness and some lemon or lime. I think in Australia they're using lemons, but in Vietnam they usually use limes, which they call lemons, but they're actually limes. So our crab spring rolls, our nem kua bi just came. People are going to gather around to see how much food we're eating because it's so ridiculous.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. Look at this. Look at these crab spring rolls. So we need to roll these in lettuce and add some noodles and everything, but I'm just going to try some straight up first. That's really good. Getting heaps of herbs, some perilla, some mint. Tim takes his piece of beautiful crab spring roll, wraps it up. So good, hey?
Beautiful. Really good.
So that's the pork meatball. And then this, look at this. This is pork belly. Look at it. And then we'll add a little bit of broth. Some bean sprouts. A little more broth. So normally if you were eating it by yourself, you'd be just dipping your noodles and your herbs into that main bowl of broth. But because we're sharing and we've got share bowls, we're going to eat it like this. Oh. That is so good. Bit of perilla. The herbs are so intense, they're amazing. It's not pork belly, it's more like pork neck. Really, really good. What's the other name for pork neck? Oh, they call it pork scotch fillet now. But back in the day, originally it was called pork neck, and it's really good pork. That is so good. Look how bouncy those noodles are. Look at that. So now Tim's going to try the bun cha Hanoi. Gets his vermicelli noodles. Oh well, you're meant to have that much. So bouncy. Dips them into the broth.
And loses them.
And loses them. Look at that. And he's got his pork meatball char grilled. Yum. And then he's going to load it with herbs.
Sauce first.
Sauce first. Sauce or broth, halfway in between. Perilla, heaps of it, yum. And then some lettuce. Oh, more sauce. Look at that. And then some fresh, crispy bean sprouts. Not blanched, they're really fresh.
That meatball is amazing.
Yeah, so good. So we grow all Vietnamese herbs at home so that we can ideally go home and make Vietnamese food, but I can promise you it never tastes like it does in Vietnam, and it never tastes like it does in Cabramatta. So I'll show you here, this is the bun cha Hanoi that we had in Hanoi in Vietnam. And funnily enough, we had the crab spring rolls, the nem kor bi at the same place. So I think they might be two things that are eaten together. So we got the bo la lot, which is beef and lemongrass. Wrapped up in betel leaves, or what do they call it in Vietnam? Guy's leaves, or there's another name as well, I've forgotten. So the beef and the lemongrass is wrapped up in the betel leaf and then fried or grilled over coals. And you can get it in a wrap your own spring roll situation, or you can get it in a bowl. And today we got it in a bowl, and it has the betel leaf rolls, the bola lot on top of the rice vermicelli with all of the salad and the herbs, and then you drizzle your beautiful Vietnamese dipping sauce over it, and then you eat it. And look at all those peanuts and fried shallots and chili on top.
Wow, amazing.
So Tim has already sauced it and mixed it, so I'm just going to go in and eat one bola lot with peanuts and fried shallots and chili. That is so good. And with the vermicelli noodles, when you first get them, they're all stuck together, but then when you add any sort of dipping sauce or broth in the case of the bun cha, it loosens them up so that you can easily eat them. Actually, they become a bit slippery, but you can still easily eat them. So one of the reasons we're down here is to actually go grocery shopping as well. So once we've finished eating in Cabramatta, we're going to go to a supermarket and we're going to try and find some really good vermicelli noodles and a few other things, which is very exciting. And we're going to take them back to far north Queensland to eat with all the herbs that we grow. So there's a couple of slight differences between Vietnamese food in Vietnam and in Cabramatta and in Australia. There's a lot more lettuce in Australia and probably a bit less herb. So there's a lot of perilla, a lot of mint, a little bit less Thai basil, a little bit less fish mint, like it's more lettucey rather than herby. Still absolutely fantastic. The other difference is the serving sizes here are significantly bigger, do you think?
They're huge.
Huge. So whereas in Vietnam you could probably get this many meals and it'd be absolutely fine, maybe. It's, you know, like we're bordering on being full. We've still got something in us, and she's just brought our iced coffees, our Cafe Soda. Look at this.
No sleep for a week.
Is it strong?
It's so strong.
It's good.
So good.
Sweet as well?
Yeah.
So Vietnamese iced coffee or Cafe Soda is made with condensed milk, really strong brewed coffee, which is usually brewed in the morning sometime, and then it's just cold in a jug, and a heap of ice, and it is delicious. And then there's heaps of other variations on it, like I said, coconut coffee, egg coffee, salt coffee, anything coffee, Vietnam does amazingly. So good.
Yeah.
Oh wow. So I'm just looking at what the prices are. So the bun cha, it's actually pretty good, is $20. And the nem cua bi is $20. And the bola lot is $18. And the Cafe Soda Vietnamese iced coffee is $6. Oh, so she's saying to pay over this side. So that's chicken congee, so it's like chicken pho but with rice in it. So it's like chicken porridge. That was really good, thank you so much. Really good.
72. $1 saja. Yeah, thank you. Okay, okay, bye-bye.
Come on.
Okay, bye-bye, see you.
See you later. Tim said, "Tiet boy, wonderful," and he just said, "Okay." Oh, is that pork chop? We didn't get pork chop, and this guy's got it and it looks amazing. Just look at the buzz of this place. Like, it's so exciting. There's just people doing their business everywhere, buying their groceries, eating their breakfast, just celebrating that it's the weekend.
Chicken rice.
Chicken rice, chicken rice. So she's finally chopping up the chicken for the chicken rice. Mmm.
There's a lineup.
There's a lineup. Oh, there's people waiting. It has to be good. People are waiting to get in. I could live here. If we ever have to move back to Sydney, we just move back to like somewhere near here.
Yeah.
Or we just move to Vietnam. Even the pharmacies, the banks, the doctors, everything is in Vietnamese. It's very cool.
I know.
Are we going in here?
Yeah. Okay, go into it later.
Yeah.
Okay, no worries.
Sorry, we have to do that. So many
It
people
doesn't
take
matter at all.
Jerky.
Totally.
Beef
Beef jerky.
That's the beef jerky.
I promise we won't take beef jerky.
Now I'm going to ask if I got any beef jerky. Crack it up.
Okay. She's saying that people take the beef jerky, so instead of asking to check people's bags from now on, she's just going to say, have you got any beef jerky? Look at this. Duck eggs, quail eggs,
Dried anchovies.
dried anchovies. Yum. Is this something we need? I think so.
Where you come from today?
We've Cairns. So we come down. Yeah. We've just come back from Vietnam. We got home, we're like, we need Vietnamese food. We need to go to Sydney, we need to go to Cabramatta right now and eat. Just to steal jerky.
You travel, you pay all that airfare.
Yeah.
It's good jerky.
Good on you. I haven't travelled around that much. So good on you. Lucky you.
Have you been to Cairns?
No, I haven't.
You need to go.
No, actually, I went to Port Douglas. So
Oh, nice. Nice, yeah.
And it was raining and all that stuff.
Oh.
And then I went out onto the boat out too far away.
Like the
I got sick, you know, when you can do that.
The barrier reef thing, yeah.
You can't do more than 3 hours on the boat, you know. And then
Cairns is awesome. Like, it's beautiful. The food, everything.
Is there seafood there?
Yes!
What seafood?
Everything.
Prawns,
Lobsters, bugs, everything. Everything,
I
yeah.
don't like beef,
Restaurant on a
but I
boat, Prawn Star, where you go and actually sit in the harbour.
Yeah, you sit on the boat and
and eat
the
seafood.
yeah.
Fresh.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
amazing.
No,
Yeah.
don't tell me that. I don't need to go there. I don't need to go overseas.
Yeah.
Vietnam was good,
Oh,
wasn't it?
Vietnam was amazing.
All right, enjoy. I won't hold you.
She is hilarious. Do we need any kitchenware?
We don't need kitchenware, but we can come and look anyway and buy something.
Yeah, I want one of
Don't
those. Is
need
this
to
like a
need
bigger
it.
steamer?
Yeah,
We need a big steamer.
On a wok.
Often that bun cha Hanoi, they'll make the meatballs and the pork in one of these, which they then put over coals to get that beautiful charry flavour. Oh, I love a Vietnamese supermarket. Surely we need a funnel. A sieve funnel. We could use this for tea or for lemongrass.
Coffee.
I am buying this. I don't even know what for, but we are getting a sieve funnel.
Sieve comes in.
Nice. We need like a metal basket that you can put all lemongrass and gallon everything in, put it into your broth, and then just pull the whole thing out without having to strain it.
Surely. Or a big pot where you can do stock one side, noodles out.
A hot pot? Do we need a hot pot? Look at the size of this pot. It's like a Chinese gong. I really have always wanted a hot pot, but we'll never use it. Ever, ever, ever. Oh, look at this cute little pot. Should we get one of them? Just for like boiling eggs. I'm gonna get one of them for boiling eggs. So we've got heaps of chickens and heaps of eggs, and I want a cute little pot. Do you know what these would make? It's too expensive. These would make great dog bowls. Okay, so we've got a funnel and we've got a egg boiling pot. We don't need a wok.
No, I just want to see how much they are. Actually, really good prices.
How much?
$30.
That's unreal.
What? That is amazing.
That's cheaper than what we paid in
No.
Cambodia? No. 15, we paid 15.
And it was bigger.
Yeah.
Much bigger.
So put this one back because I actually want to get the smaller size. So if we want to heat up like soup just for one person, how much is that one?
$122. $22.
Inflation. Let's get one of these as well. I think we've got one, but this one looks good because it's got the hook on it.
Bowls?
How much is that?
$7.
Yeah, let's get 3 of them as dog bowls.
What size?
Yeah, that size.
$6.
I know this seems really weird, but we've got 3 dogs and one has a chewed up piece of plastic as a bowl. The other has no bowl, we just feed it on the deck, and the other one has a quite reasonable bowl, but I'd really like them to match. This is the best shop ever. Do we need like a frying and brooms? Very cute. Very cute. Chopping knives. The knives we get from Cambodia and Vietnam, that's why we don't need a knife, because they last for years. Except I really want this size knife. Remember we used to have this size?
Yeah.
So we'll get that?
Yep.
And get, what, 2 of them?
Yeah.
Because that's what we use all the time, just the plain. Yep, with the end, rounded edge. It is, it's nice, hey? Yeah. You're right. You look like the Tin Man from the Wizard of Oz. I'll show you these. We've got these, but this is the plastic container that you fill with water so that you can dip your rice papers in it and have it on the table when you're making your fresh spring rolls. These are very handy, but we've already got a couple, so we don't need any more. Squeezy bottles. I love squeezy bottles, but we've got enough. Is that like a 3? That's genius. Maybe? These are dumpling makers. So you put your round pastry in, then you put your filling in, and then you fold it in half, and you've got dumplings. And here's another one. I've got these ones. So it's open like that, and you put your little dumpling wrapper, which you can actually get pre-made from the supermarket. Put your filling in, fold it, press it, open it up, and you've got your little dumpling in there. Noodles, 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 and you can get pho as an instant noodle. Oh, here's the deal. When you're looking for a good soup bowl, don't get ceramic, don't get glass, don't get any sort of pottery, get melamine. That is the best sort of soup bowl you'll ever have. It doesn't break, it's easy, it lasts for years, it's light.
It's big.
Yeah. So there'll be canned pate here, which is never, ever, ever as good as the real deal. Heaps of canned lychees, sardines, spam. So these are like Vietnamese porks. Oh, look how beautiful these plates are. telling you, melamine is the way to go. How beautiful is that? Randomly, when we go to Penang in Malaysia, there's a kitchen wholesaler lady there, and we go to her and she wholesale orders a whole melamine set for us, and we did it once and we got them for all of our family, and then they got it sent from Kuala Lumpur over to Penang, rushed it to our hotel, and we took back a melamine set for everybody.
Suitcase full of melamine sets. Everybody.
Because limits is what we do well. And then they've got down the back here, they've got all the fresh produce. Oh, it's so fresh, really fresh. Heaps and heaps of seasonings and curry pastes. What I haven't seen yet, is that shrimp?
No, it's chili salt.
Oh, chili salt. I think we've got enough chili with what we bought yesterday.
Yeah.
It still looks
Pretty
good.
There's
$6.80.
a smaller one.
Yeah, let's try that.
I don't know how much it is. It's $4.
Yeah, do you want to try it?
Yeah.
Look at all these seasonings. Heaps of nationalities, not just Vietnamese. And then the snack section. Blatchin, the shrimp, hard shrimp paste. And then the Thai ones. It's always good to have some of this for laksa or curry. Look at these jellies. These are very, very yummy to have in the fridge. And they've got a durian one, which is always really good late at night. All the cakes, like there's choco pies probably somewhere.
There sure is.
Is there? And these pandan cakes are very, very, very yummy. Oh yeah, look. If you've never had a choco pie in your life,
Alive!
you're alive. One of the things we want is instant rice paper, and we can never find it, so we don't want to dip the rice paper in water to wrap around food. We want just the instant one. So these are all the normal brands, but when you go to Vietnam, they give you this really thin one that you just wrap around without dipping it in the water, and it's really good, and it's called instant, but I don't know which one that is. That's to make the spring rolls, the Hanoi spring rolls with all the like the fibery ones. Net spring roll wrappers. So we can't see the instant rice paper, but we can see noodles. Do you want to get some of the net? So that's $2.90, and I don't know if you can see the texture of the spring rolls, and we make spring rolls all the time. Do you see here? Vintage Food Farm.
Oh, I saw you in Cambodian.
Yes!
And there, and I drink the you eat the noodle in the market in the corner.
Yes, you did see
That's
it.
why I see it. Oh, I remember. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So are you Cambodian or?
Yeah, I'm Cambodian.
Oh, Khmer.
Yeah,
amazing. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
I hope you go back again.
Oh, we will. We love Cambodia so much. And there's so much, the food, don't you think it's underrated? Like, people don't understand how good the food is there.
Yes.
It is so sophisticated and so much history and fragrance and just,
So you went around?
Yeah. So we did, well, we based ourselves in Siem Reap and Phnom Penh, but then we went out to the countryside and everywhere as well, and it was just amazing, amazing.
I like your husband. He's Vietnamese.
Yeah.
He loves the food.
Yeah. We can't help it.
We go around a lot, like some place to eat more food. In Siem Reap, the best one.
Yep.
Yeah. In Phnom Penh, a couple.
Yes.
But in Siem Reap, the best traditional Cambodian.
Yeah.
They make the real one, like traditional amok one.
Oh.
Yeah, the fish one.
Yeah,
Nice,
with the
very
custard, like,
nice.
yeah.
Yes.
I love
You
fish
should
and
go
mok.
in Siem Reap again. And
Yeah. Do you know what she's called?
I'm not sure. You ask the local, they know.
Yeah.
I think it's I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I go in your YouTube. If I see it, I'll post it there.
Thank you. That's awesome.
You still
Nice
got
to
a
meet.
chicken?
Yes, we still have chickens.
Kuncharan.
Nice to meet you. How amazing is that? We meet a Khmer guy in Cabramatta in Australia who saw us in Cambodia on YouTube. Amazing. All right, we need some decent noodles. Okay, so I don't know how to pronounce it. Bun Tuoi? bun toy, but this is the sort of noodles that we want to do cold for. Can you carry more? And we'll just get a few of these. Are you okay? Bun toy, rice vermicelli. You're right. Should we go find a trolley or something? I don't think they have trolleys.
I'm right.
How do you say bun toy? How do you say that? Bun toy.
Noodle, rice noodle.
Rice noodles. Yes. But do you say bun toy?
Bún tươi.
Bun toy.
Bún tươi.
Bun toy. They're so good, aren't they? They're really good, yeah. Bun toy. Bun toy. Oh, these are fresh noodles. Do you reckon we can take fresh noodles home? No?
No. What would you like to make?
Stir fry.
The stir fry noodle?
Bun kuon as well. Yeah, but I don't think they have that. Oh, yeah, maybe this one. But we live in Cairns, so we have to. It's too far to take it on the plane.
Thank you.
Anyway, thank you. So heaps of bean shoots and kimchi. We cannot take kimchi on the plane. We will stink the whole plane out. Dumpling wrappers. So these are the wrappers that you put into one of those machines. You just buy them like this, and it costs $2.60. And then you make up your filling with some pork mince and garlic and whatever you want. Put it into that little press and you make yourself your own dumplings. And then you don't have to steam them, you can actually boil them if you wanted to. And look at these bamboo shoots. I think fish cakes, but I'm not sure. All the pork meats, yum, pork cake. Vietnamese pork cake, or like it's like a Devon but way better, it's so good.
Milo.
Milo.
Bulk.
We love Milo, and in Vietnam and Cambodia I think they call it Milo. Some pork buns, or bao, bun bao. So this is dried shrimp and it is really yummy. And sometimes when you have like bun corn or something, then they'll sprinkle little bits of dried shrimp and it's really orange and delicious. And I would take that home if we could take it on the plane, but we can't. What a great shop. Okay, are we done?
I think so.
So you see these here, these are a secret. Well, the whole world knows about them, but when you get a steamer for your dumplings, if you get a packet of these, then you can buy your dumplings from wherever, even frozen ones from Coles. Put this in the bottom of the steamer and then your dumplings don't stick to the steamer. What we use is banana leaf, and that gives a really beautiful flavour to the dumplings as well. But if you haven't got banana leaves lying around, you can buy those. And this is the best cup noodle in the world. Laksa flavoured. I don't know what the brand's called. Absolutely no question. That is the winner. We've been hiding jerky everywhere.
You're funny.
No, you're funny.
You heard me, I'll be like. You remind me of someone that lives here. His name's Justin. Do you have a brother called Justin?
A twin brother.
No way.
No, it's not. It's not.
It's like he looks like him.
Does he?
You got a twin here in Sydney.
I feel sorry for him.
You sound exactly like one. Very good. So wait, are you staying here or are you taking it all back to Cairns?
Taking it to Cairns, yeah.
Gosh.
Importantly, hang on.
Importing it to get.
I'll show you this.
Show me what you make. Don't put the beef jerky.
Oh, look at these little pandan things. Pandan cake, look at that. And the jellies, yum. And coconut. Is this like che? Is this called che? Oh no, that's rice pudding.
These are good to get.
Yeah.
90 for the 10. Let me just wrap this.
Such a beautiful little supermarket.
Thank you, Auntie. All the knives are here, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you.
There's no carry on, okay?
Đậu đen hàng số 3 cuối hàng đó em.
Dog bowls first. So you got them in the hotel somewhere, have you?
No.
don't play that.
No, they're at home.
They're okay at home.
Yeah, they've got babysitters, yeah.
They've got babysitters.
Well, people who live there are looking after them. Like, we're not rich.
Or stupid.
Riches in lots of things.
Yeah.
Good on you.
You're the best.
All the best.
Thank you.
Have a lovely journey home.
What a great place. I love it. It's like going back to Vietnam. People are so friendly. Are you okay with all that?
I'm going to take it to the car.
Okay. Nem chua. So this is the mango in the chili spice. They are made with coconut milk in them, so they're really juicy and really crispy and really yummy. Amazing. You're from Newcastle.
That's right.
So that's a drive, isn't it?
2 hours drive.
2 hours drive, but you
It's a
got,
weekend. It's alright. The
Yeah.
traffic's not bad.
and you do a big shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, stock up on everything. Yeah. Awesome.
This is the big variety of the Vietnamese food.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really
In
good.
New South Wales.
I wish we could get fresh, so you can still take fresh stuff back, can't you? Because it's only a couple of hours.
we have 1 or 2 grocery up in Newcastle, but you pay like
Yeah,
more.
yeah,
But not everything that you can.
yeah. Enjoy your shopping.
Yeah, you
We'll see you on YouTube.
can. Debbie, I'm Leanne.
Leanne, hello Leanne.
Leanne from Newcastle.
Okay.
Debbie. Yeah, you're doing it better.
Yeah. Awesome, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So I'll tell you the difference between banh mi in Vietnam and banh mi in Australia. In Australia, banh mi is always at a bakery. So the bakery will sell bread, will sell meat pies, will sell everything, and then they will have a banh mi station. Whereas in Vietnam, you'll just go to like a little banh mi shop or a little banh mi restaurant or a little banh mi street food stall. But in Australia, it's usually a whole bakery like this, and then it will have a stand which is for banh mi. All the beautiful fresh ingredients. So they've got cucumber, coriander, carrot, pork, lots of meats, like it's almost like pork brawn and then pork Devon, and then they've got some meatballs for a meatball banh mi.
I'll go somewhere for that.
Coriander, that is, or pork skin, maybe pork skin, and then chicken, and then mayonnaise. And Vietnamese mayonnaise for banh mi is not like normal mayonnaise. It's actually egg and margarine whipped up to make it into the Vietnamese style mayonnaise for the banh mi. And then that pate at the back there, that is made from pork, and it usually has some fish sauce in it as well, and it is absolutely beautiful. Look at these banh mi. She's just like pumping out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, getting the basics ready. $7 or $8 for a banh mi in Cabramatta is incredible. You will be so full and so satisfied after that. And then that's their special, which is a crispy skin pork. You can always get the basic banh mi tip, which is the pork roll with all the cold meats, and then you can usually get these crispy skin pork as well. Oh, look at the fruit. Rainbow jellies.
Yeah, for the bottom of chat.
Yeah. So chat is a Vietnamese dessert, and it's got like jelly fruits, then real fruits and coconuts and beans and corn, all sorts of things. Sort of like Hello Hello in the Philippines, and what's it called in Malaysia? I forget, I'll put it on the bottom of the screen. But you buy the Chendal in Malaysia. So you mix up crushed ice with some of these jellies and fresh fruit, and oh, these are the pandan ones.
The pandan coconut.
Oh, pandan coconut. And you mix it all up with crushed ice and coconut milk and whatever. They just put a whole heap of stuff in, and it sounds ridiculous and it doesn't sound tasty. It is the best thing ever. You would absolutely love it. He's shucking all the oysters. Like, if you don't have time to go overseas for a holiday, just come out here for the day and have an explore, and you'll have a few more months in you. So they've just got a massive bowl of oysters with lemon. It looks absolutely beautiful. Very nice, yeah. One thing you'll notice is everything is so fresh. Like, everybody's buying fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, fresh herbs, fresh meat. What's down here?
No idea.
Okay.
Let's explore.
Yeah. If you ever find an alleyway, go down it. That's the law of travel. If you find an alleyway, go down it.
There have been a number of alleyways we've chosen not to go down.
Yeah. So whenever we go overseas, we are obsessed with checking out supermarkets, because I think that's where you get some really good ideas for cooking. And you can often buy some seasoning mixes or some ingredients. Oh look, they've got all the jelly desserts. These are so good. Should we get some of the jelly desserts to take home? They're so good, hey?
Yeah.
Do you want to get some?
Yep.
And then we'll take them home.
Yep.
So pandan,
Pandan, yeah.
this one, and
Rainbow.
rainbow.
Yep.
Rainbow. Whoa. And is this coconut?
Coconut and corn.
Oh, that sounds good.
Inside corn.
Oh, different. Nice.
I come to jump the food. No one.
Don't know.
No idea.
I thought you were on the same team.
Yeah, no. Okay, let's go pay. She's trying to help us. So they're bringing them and loading them up.
Okay.
We're getting VIP service. and you're being left there.
Yep.
We didn't ask for it, I swear.
It's all good.
This guava?
No, this one is
Kelsavoy. Kelsavoy. So this is Kelsavoy, and you have this with chili salt sometimes, don't you?
Oh.
Oh! Oh my god. Mmm.
we got the other one. This one, the phalang.
That is so good. So good. And you can taste it's healthy. Come on. No, I can't do you first.
No. He wants you to take the picture, okay?
He wants to be on camera. She wants to be on camera.
That's why she made it here like
Come on, come on.
Thank you so much.
I'm getting a bit hungry, are you?
Yeah.
You feel like some, I don't know, ox penis? It's a...
So here is another bakery slash banh mi restaurant, and it's always a bakery, and you can get a pie, you can get a sausage roll, and then you can get a banh mi. Again, $7. So you've got your Australian pies and sausage rolls, and then it's a proper bakery baking all the bread, and then it's got beautiful banh mi ingredients. $7 each, which is really good. The roasted pork is $9, and it's got cakes. So when you're in Vietnam and you go to a banh mi restaurant, they usually have the bread rolls delivered from the bakery to the banh mi stand or the street food stand or the restaurant. Here they make their own rolls, and then they turn it into banh mi for you. What's it called? Chess? So look, that's the BKK shopping centre in Cabramatta, and there's a massive BKK, or probably many in Thailand, and there's one in Phnom Penh in Cambodia.
Bye.
Oh,
What's you?
Oh, no way!
Hello.
How are you? What?
What's the vibe?
Ken.
Ken? Hello. hello. And are you Khmer?
Khmer, yeah.
Where from?
From Phnom Penh.
Oh, Battambang. Oh, we love Cambodia so much. Yes, we did. So we did Vietnam videos.
You live in Cairns?
Missed
I think you live in
food so
Cairns.
much.
Yeah, Cairns,
Down
yeah.
here.
Glory Jean or something, turn left, there's
Yes.
a Cambodian.
Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Akun. Akun Charan.
Akun Charan.
Akun Charan. This is crazy. So many people. Like, we don't even feel like anyone watches the channel. I've got to be honest. It really feels like you're just in a bubble making these videos and no one's watching. And then we come to Cabramatta in Sydney and so many people yell out, Debbie, Tim, or whatever, and it's just like, it's freaky. It's very freaky. So let's go find a Cambodian restaurant.
I'm used to it. It's understandable.
So they've told us where to go to find a Cambodian restaurant. So we're going to eat Khmer. This is a legit Cambodian restaurant. So Battambang is a town in Cambodia, which we have been to and is fantastic. And let's see if we can... Two? Yeah. So we are sitting in a Cambodian restaurant in Cabramatta in Sydney, and we didn't know it was here, and we are so excited. Anchor what?
Anchor what?
Oh wow. Alright, I'm gonna put the camera down while I choose what we're gonna get, because this is serious. I'm going to get fish and lemongrass soup, and I know it's Cambodian because it's got the really soft noodles and the beautiful broth and the fish and the lemongrass. What are you gonna get?
I'm gonna get Phnom Penh rice noodles.
Nice. So that's got blood cake.
Blood cake, prawn, I think beef, prawns, beef, and noodles.
How exciting. So I'm just checking out everybody else's food as well. That looks good. I so wish I'd bought my Khmer t-shirt. Could we get a fish and lemongrass soup?
And Phnom Penh rice noodles.
So some of the best food we find is when we're just walking down the street talking to somebody and they recommend somewhere, and I think this is what this is going to be. No thinking at all. She was just like, boom, down between St. George and Gloria Jean's, go down the alley, Battambang restaurant, and that's where we are. Straight out of the mouth of a Khmer person. And it's also very impressive because there are heaps of sides. We've got pickled ground chili, we've got pickled chilies, chili sauce, soy sauce, fish sauce, sugar. That's when you know you're in a good Khmer restaurant. Pakon Charan. Oh, look at that. Khmer beef noodle soup, bean shoots, fresh lemon. Your fork?
Chopstick. Yeah, chopstick good. So I can smell, I forget what it is, it's a paste made from turmeric. It starts with K. It's krung. It's like a curry paste that they make in Cambodia, and it's got a truckload of turmeric and garlic and maybe galangal and a whole lot of stuff, and it's made into a curry paste, and then they use it on everything. And this is fish soup, Khmer fish soup with krung. Really fragrant and really sophisticated and really yummy, and I love it. Oh my god, that is so good. So it's like a beef broth but with prawn as well. Yum! So Tim's put his lemon in, he's put his bean sprouts in. Is there blood cake? Oh, there's blood cake. Look at that. That is blood cake. And you might be scared of blood cake, but if you can get your head around it, it is absolutely delicious. Good? You guys are going to liver?
Liver?
Wow.
Prawn. Good. When you've got a Vietnamese or a Cambodian soup, it is all about the quality of the individual ingredients. The broth, the noodles, the meat, everything together. If everything is really good, then it's a really good soup.
It's mint, so it's all comes together.
Oh wow.
It's extra flavour.
Fish ball?
Fish ball.
Always good. So this is my Khmer fish and lemongrass soup, and I'm going to start by just testing the fish. Oh. This prawn is a miracle. So if you've ever had fish amok, that's a fish with like a custard with this prawn in it as well, and it's usually steamed in banana leaves. That flavour is all through Khmer cooking. So healthy, so delicious, and then the soft round noodles. And these fibrey bits, that's banana flour, so shredded banana flour, which adds a really nice texture to it. Bean shoots and cucumber. Golden heaven. Look at how golden that is. So good. It's so good, hey?
It's like a mock soup.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Really Khmer.
Yeah.
We met some people from Cambodia and they're like, just come and try this place. How do you pronounce krum? Krum. So it's the turmeric and is it garlic and galangal?
Lemongrass.
Lemongrass. Cool. That was so delicious. If you watch our videos and you are somewhere and you see us and you know a good restaurant, tell us. Run up and tell us, because it is the best. We discover some of the best food this way. Pho. It's pho. So all these people are waiting. Oh no, it's not pho.
It's pretty popular. It's really good.
What is it?
They're just so all the restaurants are famous for certain particular dishes.
Yeah.
So they do the broken rice.
Oh, I love broken rice.
Or pork chop.
Yeah, that's the best.
There's actually a pretty good one down there on the left as well.
Yeah.
Compton Saigon.
I can't remember what the name is, but it's the only one that's there.
Yeah.
I rate them second.
How good is broken rice? Like, what the hell?
How good is pork chop?
Is this like a waffle with coconut milk in it, or? Oh yeah, I'm not sorry. I don't mean to scare you. I find these things. Look at this. So this is like a waffle with egg custard in it. Look at that, and it's made on a machine that just rotisseries.
And most importantly, it looks like a teddy bear.
Oh, that's so cute.
Look at that.
Yeah. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Say ciao. Oh my god.
Ready?
Mm. It's hot, remember? So good. That is really good.
Kid boy.
So they're giving out all the little egg custard teddy bears and everybody is trying them. Look at this, nobody doesn't want one. They don't know how good they are. So we've just walked around here to show you something very, very important. So if you are here on holidays, or if you don't drive and you take the train, you can take a train from Central right to the middle of Cabramatta. So you get on the T2 and it will cost you $4. So $4 to get the train out here and spend the day overseas in Vietnam. with a bit of Cambodia and Thailand chucked in. So the parking was $2 for 1 hour, $4 for 2 hours, and I think $6 for 3 hours, and I don't know if it got cheaper after that. So it's still reasonably cheap parking, but a really easy way would be to get on the train and come here for $4. So that is it, a fantastic day in Cabramatta. If you feel like it, and only if you feel like it, like and subscribe, but most importantly, stay calm in the farm.